right. Limitless is directed by Neil Berger, who hasn't done much. He's going to be doing the Uncharted movie now. It's been announced.
The John
he's
Drake.
going to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked that up. Well, I looked it up because Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway,
yeah.
Back to Limitless. Limitless stars Bradley Cooper as Eddie Mora, who is a writer who's having some creative difficulties. Nothing's going right in his life, and he's just fumbling into roadblocks everywhere he goes. And then a ghost from his past, and his ex-brother-in-law, gives him this drug that clears his mind and makes him to his smartest human potential, pretty much. And it's sort of about, I guess, sort of the rise and fall of him on this drug and what it does and the unknown side effects and sort of the conspiracy espionage stuff behind the drug itself. Opposite of him plays Robert De Niro, who's kind of doing the old Robert De Niro thing. yeah, you know, Robert De Niro, that old guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing the Robert De Niro thing that he's been doing for a while, where he kind of shows up on set and reads his lines and gets paid and leaves. And the love interest, Abby Cornish, plays his ex-wife. And I thought that this was a serviceable movie. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't particularly inventive or new or anything that we haven't seen before. But I thought that it was entertaining. I thought Bradley Cooper was very good in it. He has, you know, kind of a lot to do for as simple as the movie is, because he has to play sort of uncharismatic and not very well spoken, and then he has to play smart, and then when he's like not on the drug and wants to be, he has to play, you know,
drug addict.
Basically a drug addict. We were joking, this is essentially meth that makes you really smart.
Instead of, you know, fall apart. Either way, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought it was all right. I thought it was definitely stylish and quick moving. It never meanders, and it always gets to the point. And it knows it was an appropriate length for the type of movie that it is. It doesn't go too long or anything like that. Though I do think that the endings, we watched both of them, were both fairly unsatisfying, given to what the story wanted. And there's a lot of ideas and plot threads in the movie that don't get fully developed. They run with it for about 15 minutes and then they cut it off completely and they never really go back to it. So I give it a B-.
I have a very similar view. I guess I'm a little harsher on it just because I give it a C+, but it's like a 79. So I mean, it's a very entertaining movie. You do actually, I didn't think any of the performances were too bad. No. And I didn't mind Robert De Niro in it. I kind of liked, and I thought that he was well cast. Yeah. Just because he can show up and read lines and do better than most people. Yeah. So I was okay with him. But the film did it was almost aware of itself at times. Like it tried to be smarter at places than I thought it really was. But it had almost sort of like a Fight Clubby sort of sense to it with the voiceover and stuff like that. No, definitely. But what it didn't do is it didn't at the end pay up. Yeah, basically, it didn't own it,
or even close. Yeah.
So it did. I mean, but all in all, it was an entertaining film. Like I said, I thought the performances and the direction were better than the script itself. Just kind of puttered out at the end. Yeah. And so I mean, that's basically what you said. But I gave it a C+. I was just like, oh yeah, I was okay with the ride, but I wasn't really sure. I would either give an 80 or a 79, grade average. If we're going that way. I think that specifically for Bradley Cooper, this is good for him. I feel like these are the type of movies he should be doing. Yeah, you mentioned that.
He does a lot of these buddy comedies. Of course, he's sort of well known for The Hangover now. He does a lot of romantic comedy, things like this. I think he doesn't quite know where he fits yet.
Well, he's going to be the devil soon.
Yeah, he plays Lucifer in
Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost. Again, interesting choice and more the direction he should be going. So I think I see sort of a darker side in him that I don't think people have really realized yet. And I think this is a good step towards a body of work to be proud of.
He's going to start punching out photographers.